welcome to our intro video. We really just wanted to do a video for you so that you could have a sense of how we feel in person and can see if this feels like a fit for you. We know that all of the bio information is there for you, our credentials, our training, all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's really about how someone feels when it comes to choosing the team that's going to be actually at your birth. So we wanted to include that as a video so that you could sort of save yourself a trip and just have a good sense of whether this felt like a good fit to even just start to explore. A couple of notes before we start. We are meeting in a park today, so we really wanted to just like give a beautiful feel of being like outside and together, but that doesn't mean sometimes that it's possible the sound might not always be perfect. So we will make sure that there's closed captions on this video, so if you need that, please feel free to hit that. And there will be information at the very end about how to contact us as well. But in the meantime, I'm gonna finish up here and head over to Bowness Park to meet up with Carly, who's on a walk with her dog and her kids. She's gonna meet me there. Trika's gonna finish up with her bees, and then we're all gonna meet in Bowness Park and talk a little bit more about ourselves as a team. Like The View or something, you know, like we're just like a panel of people and we're gonna talk about stuff. Yeah,
love it.
That's awesome.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about today? This just in. Yeah. I actually really loved your question at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, what would you want to know if you were watching a video like this?
Yeah. Like, are you the right vaccine?
Yeah. Like, do you feel right? Yeah.
How would you show up for me either as like a human, not like the business of it?
Absolutely, not like what, because training and all that stuff is nice for like the safety piece of it, but I want to know like how are you going to be in the room? How are you going to feel?
That's
Yeah.
the question.
Right?
Are you going to be?
Ooh, yeah. I love that. Do you want to answer first?
Let's see. That's a good question. I feel like when I am in that space, I like to be there so that people know that I'm there, but not be a presence so that you know that I'm there. Unless that's obviously needed, if there's additional support, but a lot of the work I think comes beforehand in talking about preferences and wish lists and knowing what you need to know about your ideal vision so that you can advocate, and I am there if needed to remind of that, but kind of being that silent support.
Where like the glass of water just shows up, and you don't know what to think
you're
about it.
You're physically there, but you're also more there energetically. Just knowing someone's there, you don't necessarily need to see them in front of you.
Because you probably want like your partner or your loved one or someone like
exactly.
me.
So there, but kind of behind the scenes, pre-work.
I always love that as the knowing of like, I want you to remember the birth like it wasn't even there. Then I know I did a good job.
Yeah.
But like every time you were thirsty, something was there. Every time you were hungry, every time you were cold, a blanket just kind of appeared.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This magic is happening. But
Totally.
I don't remember you being in
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. The non-interference, the holding of the space.
Absolutely. And I feel like so many people get apologetic about what like who they become or what they become during the birth. Like if they're like more like there's all the things that come out, and I want someone to just feel so like safe that like no matter what, you know, they need in that moment, that they know that like I'm just there to support them, cheering them on, and I'm excited, and I'm not, like you can't disgust me, you can't out feral me, you can't like there's just like
try and
totally like please let me I'll give you that challenge. See if you can really because it has never happened.
Well,
You know?
this is like what I love about you. You like celebrate body hair. You're like, bring the body hair.
Yeah.
Bring the smells. Bring the
Totally.
stuff. Like, 'cause it's like this is what is true about birth. It's like feral and natural and its own rhythm.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. That's absolutely true.
Just permission to be whatever it's gonna be.
Yes.
That we think it should.
Yeah. I don't think people who don't always necessarily work with bodies or work with people in like big transitions, they don't realize how normal a lot of it is, you know? And like even like I'll have a patient be like, I'm so sorry, my feet might smell, and I'm just like, there's literally not a world where I care less. Like I'm just like so stoked, like let's do this.
So
Yeah,
low on
yeah,
the
like
list of
yeah,
things
like
that
I
you
don't
care
even.
about.
I'm just like so grateful that you trusted me. you know?
I'm here for this bigger thing.
Yeah.
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 To like celebrate life together, for connection together, for beginning of your new life together. You know,
Yeah. So, and I love that like cheerleading, where you're just like, I'm here to like witness your power and like witness how strong you are, no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. There's something about having a witness for these rites of passage that we can come back to and know that we've been heard and seen and held through that, right? Like it happened.
Yeah.
Someone saw me do the most powerful thing
Yeah.
and can be part of my allyship and move forward, you know?
Like the people who like look and you're just like, I did that. And you're just like, I saw you do it. Yeah. No.
It was awesome.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, I'm in awe. Yeah. Absolutely.
And I love the other piece around like where we're all kind of all taking care of kids, like the sovereignty of choice, women tending to women in women's way. And that looks different. It's not anything all organized. It's a full sense of the field and what's showing up. And to be in the moment with, I'm going to change my mind. I don't want that. Right? About this power of voice.
So you can choose any path you want, any expression you want. Your gender or your orientation, your like what you love, your values, like all of it can just be what you are and not what any of us think. Yeah.
And I think that's a big part of what we're doing. We try to do the way of who we are, because we can't switch, we can't conform. I mean, we can try hard, but we know
So
what
hard.
that ends up being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like this freedom of expression from like our spirit, from the deepest part of who we are.
Yeah.
I like to think about it more instead of steps or what this specifically needs to be. The idea of like literal flow, like a flow chart, because it might come into what you think it's going to look like or what you thought you wanted,
Yeah.
and it might flow right back out into something completely unexpected. And sometimes that's your choice and preferences that steer it, and other times some things get decided for you a little bit, and obviously there's space to ask questions and be actively participating in that, but also a bit of surrender to the fact that some of this goes this way, and we will adjust our sails as best we can to keep it as close to the path you thought you wanted that is valuable to you, but also not something I discuss a lot is not holding on too tight. I don't even call it a birthday. It is preferences. It is a wish list. It is a guessing game of what you think you might like, but also not holding too tight onto that, because I think when that happens, there's room for things to feel different and be disappointed and think that it has to go a certain way to be successful. And really, success means that, yeah, not being too tight and flowing in that way. Especially if you never had before. And even if you have, it's very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of us think that it's about the deeper sense of just trust. Like, I know all of us share in the deepest trust of mystery and the unknown of and how it is like always written in where your doctor or nurse show up, even when up front you're like, this isn't what I wanted, but it's like we always get what's required for that. I also love the idea that like in the ceremony, right, we all know what our roles are, right? Not every person is the person leading the ceremony. It's like someone's tending the water, someone's tending the food, someone's like getting the hot blankets, someone's just like holding you in the corner, just making sure like there's an anchor there,
Okay.
Spontaneously.
Spontaneous question. We're surrendering to the mystery.
Surrendering. I'm the chaos
Yeah.
of birth.
Bring it.
What is your favorite jewel? Your favorite thing to remember? Like in item, but also like magic.
I love that someone just like drove by.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I know that I love to work with like the essence of femininity and women to lead women and like to get behind that. I love working with plants. I love making medicine. I love working with placentas afterwards. I love that the body just is so intelligent that I can just show up with that magic and like merge. I love the idea of like 1 + 1 = 3. That like the sum of the total is more than its individual parts. So that's
I feel like my first and biggest thing is like attune. Like I love just like entering the space very gently and just like really attuning to like what everyone in the room might need. You know, and like you said, there's all these different roles, and some you never know going into birth like which role is going to be empty. You'll need to kind of step in, and I just love like over so many years, like the idea of just like attuning to what each person needs is like very fun for me at this point. You know, it's like I'll notice that like the midwife hasn't eaten in a long time, or the partner hasn't had a drink, or like that you know the person who's birthing is like really looking for someone's eyes, or like I just like the attunement piece of just trying to like. You know, like I said earlier, like just the drink just shows up, the blanket just shows up for like what, you know, what kind of, so I love just sort of being that like soft, comforting, just attuning into where and then like backing back out again and just kind of nourishing. I think nourishing is like one of my biggest, and like cheerleading and just like holding the vision of how strong and incredible someone is no matter where they're on the journey of that, like, and just holding it no matter what, even if things have gone in a way they didn't want, or like just holding the vision of like how incredible they are, so that anytime they look over, that's all they can see reflected in me. And I love also just like the nourishment piece, like like bringing plants, bringing chocolate. Like I always have so much chocolate. Everybody needs chocolate. It's like because when you're in that moment where you're just like I can't go on, nothing can happen. Like and everyone might feel that in the room. I'm just like I just come along with chocolate, and everyone's like, all right, I can. And I don't mean that facetiously. Like it really does sort of like bring everyone back to like I can do the next step. I can do the next step. Yeah, totally. Yeah. So those are mine. Yeah.
I think kind of in the same vein, I think the idea of flexibility and adapting. So I know I always, as you meet people, you get an idea of their preferences and what location they're planning to be in and all of that. You kind of have an idea of what you need. And you get excited about it. You're like, okay, I'm probably going to need this and I'm going to need this, and go make sure to pack that in the bag. And the amount of times you show up with the rucksack of stuff and it maybe gets open, maybe not.
Yeah.
The flexibility of having what you need and having talked about what might be, and then the beauty and sometimes not is just having stuff like you said, the witness of having just someone here and sip on things like water or go pee. Just like no one will be wrong here. So and I think the little things that are sometimes gentle breeze when you're working really hard, or like and I think that the flexibility what you think it needs to be. And it ranges. It's partner support, it's practitioner support, it's parking your car and walking your dog and picking up your sweatpants on the way support.
And like advocacy. Sometimes it's like advocacy for what you needed in the room. Or,
And I find sometimes I'm acutely aware of how often I'm offering things. It's like, do you need this? And I got this and this and this. Like I wish almost there was like a menu.
Totally.
Here are the
A tray of
options.
things that you're just like grab what you want.
Type of support are you feeling right
Yeah.
now? And also in that flexibility, leaving space to say no. Like, you know what? This is not working.
Yes.
We need to pivot and
Yeah.
switch gears. So I think having also the flexibility to let some of it go, even if it's like, no, I thought I'd be on a ball, in the shower, in water. Like, I thought it was going to be all these things, and be allowing yourself to know you can say no, and you're not getting involved in the water by yourself.
That all the support was with you.
Yeah, exactly. It follows and it flows, and it's
I love this. I'm going to try and do 3 words that summarizes like the medicine. So you're going to help.
Wrap us up. Wrap us up.
Surrender.
okay.
Adaptable.
Attunement?
No, that's you.
Oh. Oh, I'm talking about my. Are we not talking about me?
Not yet. Erin likes to be the one in the middle. So I didn't start with you first. Okay.
Sorry, the medicine itself. The 3 words for the medicine itself.
Of each person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Carly.
Oh, we're just.
is-
I see.
Yeah.
Now I'm with you. I'm with you. I thought you meant all 3 of us together.
We'll do that
You're like,
at
that's you. Pause.
Together.
We'll bring it back.
Okay. One Carly.
Surrender.
Yes. Flexibility.
/ adaptability.
Adaptability.
And I would say grace.
Yes. Oh, I was thinking like sweetness, but it wasn't quite right. Grace. Yeah, Grace is beautiful.
Okay,
Yeah.
ready? Carly,
Thank
you and I
you.
are
That
going
was
to
so
do
good.
area.
It is my turn now.
Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Attunement.
Yeah.
Nourishing, of course.
Nourishing,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And I would say I have to. Eros.
Oh yeah. Pleasure. Yeah. In a big way. 100%. Oh, thank you. Okay, now for you. Magic.
Magic.
Mystery.
Ooh, another M1.
Ooh.
Magic, mystery, medicine.
I feel like medicine of the feminine, but like of it as a concept,
Feminine.
not as like a gender, but like as a concept, like the feminine forces in the world. Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
juicy.
Okay, so what is the 3 words of the medicine?
Ooh.
What would you pick yours? What would you pick?
Yeah.
Graceful surrender.
Graceful.
Ooh. I would say like empowered sovereignty.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say sacred.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. All right, thank you so much for watching our video. We definitely went a little longer because we realized that there was a lot to talk about and this is really important. So we hope that there was the information that you needed. And you guys should probably talk a little too, so it's not all me. How could someone contact us?
Yes, you can find us on Instagram, Moss Postpartum House.
Yeah.
If you want to call Moss, the number is 587-327-3980.
And if you want to contact us directly, you can email us at mossbirthteam@gmail.com.